Hey y'all, and happy Monday. This is your girl, Ashley D, aka Moon.85, coming to you from the comfort of my couch because I am now off work and I'm trying to debate in my head what I'm going to eat for dinner. Yeah. So last night I was because I don't watch stuff like the Oscars or the Gilded Awards or anything like, Golden Globe. I don't watch that kind of stuff. But I was on the phone with my baby, and he said something about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. So I went to Facebook. I didn't see anything, but so I had to Google it because I don't think it had really just trickled down yet. So I had to Google it, and let me tell you, the slap was epic. If you just look at the follow through of Will Smith's hand. Now, granted, this is all because Chris Rock made a joke about, he can't wait to see Jada Pinkett Smith in G.I. Jane 2. G.I. Jane was a good movie. I actually love that movie. But it's like, I'm not sure who wrote that joke, but it was not funny because it is almost like saying your condition is hilarious to us. The reason why you shaved your head is hilarious to us. Now, I think when it happens in the Hollywood community, there's just like this outpouring of support. However, when it happens to regular people, I almost feel like, it's just alopecia. But girl, it's just traction alopecia. It ain't nothing. Coming from somebody that's had alopecia her entire life, hence why you'll probably never see me with a ponytail or anything like that. I always wear my hair down, or I have my hair in a sew-in, or, these are butterfly lock crochets because I didn't feel like sitting through a sew-in. But I have alopecia. And it's on both sides. This side, which is my left side, is worse than my right side. Also, last April, I went to California with my bestie. And so I got a wig. Well, I had a wig glued on my hair before this instance in April. And so when I went to California, I had another wig glued on my head. Well, I'm allergic to adhesive. So it didn't dawn on me that glue and tape was being used. So the places where it was glued, I actually still have my hair. But the places that it was taped, when we took off the wig, it was like baby smooth, baby bottom, like baby face smooth, like fresh infant butt cheek smooth. So I started trying different things. Like one of the DIYs I saw was onion juice. Why the Fuddruckle and pretzel sticks did I do that to myself? Because even now when I wash and flat iron my hair, I still smell onion. And I've used so many things in my hair, but it's like, I still smell onion. But no, I done got sidetracked. However, I've had alopecia since I was a kid. I used to literally have to, when I was in elementary school, I was bullied. Not gonna say a name. I remember the guy's name perfectly because then I think it was like entering high school. He moved into our apartments and I was like, the heck? And he just kind of was like, you're actually pretty to me. Punk, you bullied me all through elementary school. There's nothing attractive to you, about you to me. So I used to have to lie and say I shaved the sides of my head. I used to even have cousins make fun of me. They would call me dang, well, there was some names that they would call me, but it made me insecure about my hair, and it made me not want to wear my hair in ponytails, not make me not want to wear my hair back. So I get where Jada is coming from in shaving her head. Would I go to the extent? I mean, somebody told me my head looks like the size of the pea from VeggieTales, but I wouldn't go as far as shaving my head. But I don't know where her alopecia was. So if it made sense to her, it made sense. However, whoever wrote that joke, I don't condone putting your hands on anyone, right? So I just say it like this. Chris Rock was wrong for the joke, or whomever wrote the joke, because, he's reading from a teleprompter. He was wrong for the joke, or whomever put it on the teleprompter. And Will Smith should have, I guess, conducted himself a little bit more gracefully, because you did it and then you gave a almost tearful apology to the Golden Globes, the rest of the nominees, all this other stuff. But I didn't hear, and maybe I need to go back and watch it again, because I don't think I heard a apology to Chris Rock. But understanding, if he's ever presented awards before, you're reading from a teleprompter. There's writers that do the teleprompter. So I'm not sure if that smack or that hit or whatever it was reached the writers. Y'all got to forgive me because I'm actually holding my phone. But it probably should have. But again, I don't condone violence. I feel like if the joke was about Will in some sort of, like, let's say he put on weight, and, Chris Rock made fun of his weight, I guarantee you Jada would have been, oh, that was just so funny. I understand you being in your feelings because he's talking about your wife. However, it was just a joke. And what did our parents tell us when we were kids? Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. So if you were hurt by that, it's like you could have pulled him aside after the fact, after the show, or went up there and, since you really did go up there and whack this dude, you could have been like, say, man, don't talk about my wife. I said, don't talk about my wife. You dropped F-bombs. It just kind of came out of nowhere. I think Chris Rock was kind of expecting something to happen, but not that. And good thing he's not pressing charges. However, like I said, I know how it feels to be made fun of. I have alopecia, and so I feel for Jada. My heart goes out to her. However, there's other people out there. So my heart goes out to any woman, black, white, Asian, whatever, who suffers from alopecia, because our hair is our crown. And who wants to lose it? Now, you have some women out there, they cutting their hair every chance they get because they can. It's just hair. It'll grow back. One of these days, your hair going to stop growing, and then you're going to feel some type of way about yourself. Now, I've only gotten my hair cut, I think maybe twice in my entire, 3 times in my entire life. And it's because due to stress, like when my dad was nearing his, getting his wings, I should say, I was stressed out behind that. Because I'm my dad's only child. And so the weight of trying to deal with this on your own and then plan a funeral in another state and then dealing with the siblings, which I'm not gonna lie, I felt like smacking a few of them. But I digress. You know, those were reasons why I cut my hair. But as far as my what's going on with my alopecia, haven't thought about shaving my head because I can cover it. Might been different for Jada. You know, Jada's always worn her hair short. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to turn this into a 20-minute babble, ramble, whatever. What I'm saying is, don't make fun of people's situations. When they bring it to the forefront and they're being honest with the public, it's not something to be made fun of. But what I'm also saying is your reactions have consequences. So Chris Rock should have thought about that. At least when he saw it pull up on the teleprompter, he should have been like, no. And Will Smith, we were always taught to keep our hands and feet to ourselves. We too grown for this. It's almost like you're displaying that we're barbaric in a way, and we're not. So that's just my take on it. You know, you have women out there alopecia is a real thing. You have women out there that suffer from it. You have, you know, people that act like they ain't got no home training that will make fun of people because of their medical conditions or, you know, what have you. That joke should have never been popped up on that teleprompter. It was distasteful and it was disrespectful. And for them to use Chris Rock as a puppet like that, just shame on it all. But that was just my take on it. I think my tilapia is done thawing out, so I'll holla. This been your girl Ashley D, aka Moondot85. Over and out.